everybody, welcome back to Cooking Corner with Miss Allie, and today we are going to be making one of my favorite things. You can find it at the back of a Czech cereal box, and it is called Muddy Buddies. Right here on the box it'll have the instructions for you. As you know from my last video, I don't follow instructions all that perfectly. I'm going to do some of it off of memory. I've pre-measured some of my stuff, but this is one of my favorite snacks and I'm so excited to make it. I'm so excited to lead you guys through it. You guys ready? Okay, so step one, you need to make sure you have a parent with you because you're going to be using the microwave, you're going to be using a lot of stuff. So you'll need some Czech cereal, you'll need some vanilla extract, you're going to need some peanut butter. If you're allergic to peanuts, have no fear, you can do without, totally fine. You're just going to do some extra of the other ingredients. You're going to need some chocolate chips. You can definitely do more chocolate chips if you're allergic to peanuts. Totally no big deal. And you're going to need some butter. So your first step is what you need to do is you need to mix your peanut butter if you have it, your butter, and your chocolate chips in a mixing bowl. Now they give you measurements and stuff. I measured it out, but I'm definitely going to add more chocolate because I love chocolate. So I'm going to pour them all into my bowl right here. It's going to be off camera for a second. So I'm going to pour those all in together. I'm going to use a spoon because I'm going to be mixing them together, and I also need help getting them out of my measuring cup. So I'm going to mix them all together, and then I'm going to put them in the microwave. I need it all to melt together. So I think like a minute and keeping an eye on it is perfect. All right, let me get it all out. I'm gonna use my finger. My hands are clean and washed, so I don't have to worry about that. And we are going to put this in the microwave, like I said, for 1 minute. We will check on it as it's going. And while it's going and while I'm checking on it, I want to make sure all of my cereal is in a large container. Normally I take a gallon Ziploc bag, however I don't have one today, which is totally fine. So I'm going to use this because this is the biggest bowl we have that's clean in our kitchen. So we're going to take that and we're going to be pouring the mixture in there once it's all melted, and we're going to also add the vanilla in it in a moment. So I hear it's melting. I'm going to check on it. It's been about 30 seconds. So it's not quite there yet, but what I'm going to do is stir it because I want to make sure that it's all getting, so sorry you can't see, I'm holding it so low, but it's looking so good. So we're mixing it. Gotta be careful. Maisie's joining me. She's down here on the ground. I'm going to try not to spill for her, but you know, she'll be happy if I do. So I'm mixing it. So I'm going to put it back in and let it continue to cook. Now I don't remember if I said it, but one other thing you're going to need is powdered sugar because that's going to go on the top. It's so delicious. That one I don't believe in measuring out. That one I totally believe in eyeballing. Also be prepared to get your hands dirty. I have my apron on again, as you can see, because it gets really messy. Once this is done, like I said, you're going to pour it in here and you're going to mix it. Totally mix it with a spoon, but I like mixing with my hands because it tastes delicious after, and that's what I'm all about. So super excited, it's almost ready. Oh yeah, look at that. It's looking so good, so mixed, so melted. Keep it mixed. I definitely use chunky peanut butter, which is so wonderful. I like chunky peanut butter. Some people don't. Some people do. It's up to you. Some people don't like peanut butter. Totally fine. You don't have to use it. We're flexible in Allie's Cooking Corner. So it's looking good. So now I'm going to add the vanilla to it right now. So let me show you. So you can see it's nice and melted. That's going to blend in really nicely. So I'm going to take, I think it's 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm going to pour it in. Go. Boop. Pour it in, and then I'm going to stir it all up. Mix it all together. Mix and mix and mix. It's looking good, looking good. I'm so excited. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it into this. So I'm actually going to move this a little bit more so you can see. So what I want to kind of do is make a little hole in here because I want to make sure it's getting evenly coated. So I'm going to kind of blop it all in, and then I'm going to stir it a little bit. Like I said, you can totally use your hand like I am. You can use a spoon if that's more your thing. Totally whatever. It gets messy. That's why we want our parents with us to help us make sure we don't get super messy or help us clean it up when we're all done. So I'm globbing it in. I want to make sure I get all I can in it, and I'm mixing it super well. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could smell it, but when you make it yourself, you can smell it. It's so wonderful. I'm so excited. Okay, and the last little bit, we're gonna go for it. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna take this and we're gonna scrape the edges, get all that yummy goodness in there. Now, if you do less cereal in your big container, it's totally you're gonna need less of this stuff. If you get more cereal than what's recommended on the box, then you'll need more of this. It's totally just like a guessing game, but definitely get creative with it. That's my favorite part about cooking, is being creative and using more of the things I like. Since I like more chocolate, I'm gonna put more chocolate in. If I like more peanut butter, I'm gonna use more peanut butter. If I like more powdered sugar, that's what I'm gonna do. It's all about what you like, because we want it to be fun. That's the biggest thing. So it's mixing super well. Okay, so the next and final part, this is great if you have a buddy with you, like I said, your parents, since it's not that case for me. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick, and then we're gonna do the powdered sugar. So let me get all of that off. Oh, let me lick it to test it. Does it look good? Yeah, it does. Ready? So good. Okay, I'm gonna rinse my hands. Oh my gosh, so messy. So good enough. So I can get this open and I can pour the powdered sugar in. So once you get the powdered sugar in, you mix it all up. It's going to help kind of harden it. And then after you're all done with this, put it in the refrigerator because it tastes so good when it's cold. It's probably one of my favorite snacks cold. So pour some in and then mix it up. You get to use your sticky hands again. My favorite part. Oh my gosh, guys, can you see what's happening? Can you see? Oh my gosh, look at that! Look at that yummy goodness. And I think I use dark chocolate in this one, but you could totally use milk chocolate. You could do white chocolate. Oh my gosh, could you imagine white chocolate with this? That would be spectacular. I'm gonna do some more powdered sugar. Oh my gosh, that's so much, but that's okay. That's why we do small bits at a time, and then we do a whole bit at a time, because that's just what we do. Oh my gosh, look. Let me get the perfect piece. Oh my gosh. Okay, ignore my dirty hands, but there it is. You have perfect muddy buddies. So good. Definitely share your creations that you made at home. Send me any recipes you'd like me to make. I would love to continue cooking and making a mess in my kitchen. For now, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.